Thanks for staying with us. We're joined now by Carl from Imagination Station. Now, Carl, I am a huge Dr. Seuss fan, and I understand we are making Oobleck.
We are making Oobleck. Oobleck is a non-newtonian substance.
Okay.
So what does that mean? No idea, right?
No.
Its viscosity changes based on how much force you put on it. Okay, so all Oobleck is some cornstarch and water. So you can mix up some really quickly here, about twice as much cornstarch as water. And I've got some here in the tray. Go ahead and see if you can scoop some of that out. What's interesting about it is,
wow,
it's a little stiff there in the tray. So get it out of the tray, see if you can get it. It will drip. I'll try not to get it on your nice jacket there. It'll drip like a liquid, but squeeze it in your hand.
Oh, wow.
It turns solid.
Yeah.
All right?
It turns into kind of a rubbery type feeling.
The more force you put on it, the stiffer it gets. Now, we can do something pretty cool with that.
Okay.
I got this tray in front of you, and you do have that nice coat on. What do you think would happen?
Where are you going with this, Carl?
This tray, if this was a liquid, if this was water, and I slapped it, we'd make a big mess.
Splatter everywhere.
All right, now this is where you got to trust in science. I want you to take one hand and slap that tray as hard as you can.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
All right, Carl, here we go.
That's why I wore black today as well.
Carl,
so it'll go on
I trust
you
you.
too.
Ready? 1, 2. Wow.
All right. So when you hit it really hard, it turns solid, no splashing. But you can drag your fingers right through it and just pick up all sorts of drippy, liquidy stuff. Now, you have something just the opposite of this in your refrigerator at home. This gets harder the more force you put on it. Ketchup is exactly the opposite. That's why if it sits on a shelf for so long and you try to like pour it on the hamburger or the hot dog, it flows really slowly. But if you shake it up, it flows like a liquid.
Ketchup is the anti-Oobleck.
Exactly. And so you could ask the question, what happens if you mix the two together?
Ketchup and Oobleck?
I have no idea, but you can try it at home. I have no idea.
Say, where's the ketchup? It's not,
I don't have any ketchup here, but it's a really cool substance. One thing, if you do make it at home, don't put it down the drain.
Okay.
Because that's a whole different experiment when this plugs up your drain.
Sure.
So throw it in the trash. But it's really fun to play with.
No, that's really
interesting science, too, behind how the viscosity changes based just on the force that you put on it.
And Imagination Station open today?
We're open today. We actually have a engineer that is working on the James Webb Space Telescope, the replacement for the Hubble. We have Dr. Snowflake.
There it is.
And we're also free for kids 12 and under on Saturdays.
Great. Well,
Lucas County residents.
Carl, thank you so much. Next week, I want you to bring some green eggs and ham. And I will eat them even with a fox, perhaps.
All right, we'll do that.
That shows my Seuss now. So let's go to Tina now for a look at our